Pragmatism. Pragmatism is based on the principle that the usefulness, workability, and practicality of ideas, policies, and proposals are the criteria of their merit. It stresses the priority of action over doctrine, of experience over fixed principles, and it holds that ideas borrow their meanings from their consequences and their truths from their verification. Thus, ideas are essentially instruments in plans of action. Pragmatism in education. Learning is based off personal experience and reality is flux. Truth is the solution to problems, but truth changes as the problems change. Knowledge arises from an active adaptation of the human organism to its environment. Pragmatism in science. Pragmatism is a philosophy that invites students to find the absolute truth. Pragmatism and science go hand in hand. By asking students to do experiments in order to find the answer or truth, teachers are taking a pragmatic approach to education. Pragmatism in English and literature. Incorporating pragmatism into English is a little bit harder, but not impossible. Being pragmatic in English means to let the students come to their own conclusions about text. Group discussion amongst the students is very important as it encourages students to work together to form conclusions. Here we have a cartoon about the idealist versus the pragmatist. The idealist says, "Dude, I have so many ideas that would revolutionize life on Earth and bring awesomeness to mankind." The pragmatist says, "How about you just take out the garbage and do the dishes for once?" John Dewey says, "If we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow." W.E.B. Du Bois was a philosopher, author, social activist, and scholar who promoted a liberal arts curriculum for African American college students in the Reconstruction era. Du Bois was greatly influenced by the pragmatic mindset, but placed a heavier focus on the serving of people of a lower socioeconomic class. Eventually, Du Bois turned to communistic philosophies as a solution to social activism. Charles Sanders Peirce, once called the most philosopher and versatile American philosopher, America's greatest logician, and the most original thinker of his time, Peirce was a pioneer in the pragmatism mindset. John Dewey believed that education was a result of an active environment, so he emphasized learning by doing inside the classroom. Education was child-centered, and since truth is something that changes, that teachers learn alongside the students. Pragmatism.